Hey guys, it's Martin Cliffe here. Welcome to this week's video. And this week we're going to have a little bit of a tour of Studio One, of my main workspace. So I'm just filming this on my iPhone for ease because I've got a lot of stuff around. I'll flip the camera around in a minute and give you a quick tour. I'll show you initially in daylight and then I will close the blackout curtains and turn on the lights and you'll be able to see what it's like when I film in here. So I'm on the kind of extreme wide angle lens of the iPhone 12 mini to give you the kind of whole view of my studio as I work in it. Apologise if you can hear background noise. Sounds like there's some roadworks or construction going on outside. We didn't escape that when we escaped Hong Kong. So this is my main desk area. It is a Ikea Beccant desk. It's the L-shaped desk. It's a sit-stand desk. At the moment, it's obviously in the seated position, which means the cable management is a little tricky. I sit on a Herman Miller Aeron chair. I've had this now a few years. It's really great. The support is excellent. So when the gas lift failed at one point earlier this year, they sent someone out, an engineer out, to replace it, and all was good. My two monitors are Dell 1440p 25-inch monitors, and they're just mounted on a basic Amazon dual monitor arm, and I have BenQ screen bars over the top of them, which light the desk nicely. On the desk itself, I'm using I think it's the Microsoft Sculpt natural keyboard and mouse setup. They're on a Delta Hub medium-sized desk mat, and then I also have some Delta Hub, what are these called? Carpio version 2s, which are wrist supports to reduce carpal tunnel syndrome. I don't actually need it when I'm using the keyboard, but if I'm on the trackpad or I'm hoping to get an extra keypad for working in DaVinci Resolve, then that's great for that, and also works really well for the mouse. Speakers are my trusty Adam A5Xs that I've had a long time, 9-10 years, and they're mounted on the little Adam isolator stands that they don't make anymore, but they're very cool. You can see my Tech 21 Geddy Lee DI2112 preamp, which I use for bass recording, and then I just have that TP-Link thing. Isn't actually my wireless receiver, it's the little dongle for the mouse and keyboard. I have some USB keys in a nice dish there. The Netgear Orbi is the kind of wireless network system that I use. We have 4 of those around the apartment. I have got a couple of LED panel lights. I can't turn them on to show you them at the moment because I'm missing a power cord. As I mentioned last week, moving to Europe meant that a lot of things needed new power cords, and I didn't necessarily have all the power cords I needed. This mic on this arm on this side is a Rode NT1000 mounted with a shock mount. I have a Triton Audio Fathead Phantom in line just to boost the signal, and that's if I'm doing any like recorded vocals and stuff that I want the best quality. And I have a 2 pairs of headphones down here mounted on a mount. This is a K&M mount, and what's quite cool about it is that it has little things that accept these brackets, and that's a 3/8 inch thread on the side that sticks out. I think you can get other sizes as well, so if I wanted to attach a pole or an iPad holder or anything onto that, I can. Otherwise I can just unscrew them and put them away. Under the desk it's a little bit more cluttered. You can see the PreSonus headphone amp that I've got just dual locked under the desk, and the little case for my SD cards is just hanging over there. And then my computer, which is an i9-9900 with 64 gig of RAM, I think, and a couple of PreSonus Fire Studio mobiles, and there is on top of the computer there an RME quad mic preamp, and then so I have 8 mic inputs in total, plus I use some line inputs as well. So there's my acoustic pedal board on the left, which is just a compressor that will be changing to a different compressor, but I like to have a compressor inline tuner, and then my Grace Designs Alex, which is a fantastic acoustic guitar preamp. And then this is the bass board that then plugs into the 21 on top. So again, it's just a tuner, bass compressor, envelope filter, overdrive and chorus, which covers all the sounds that I need. And then that's just routed to this cable here. And then I have a SD card reader. This is the controller for the sit stand bit of the desk, and you can just about see an Anker 5-foot USB power supply there. Looking at the rest of the room, my kind of video conferencing mic and stuff is a Rode Procaster sort of podcasting mic, again on a PSA 1 arm. And then I have my overhead mic for my YouTube videos, which is a Shure KSM 137. And then this is where the magic happens. So I have a rock and stock drum stool and 2 Black Star guitar combos. And all is not exactly as it seems, in the sense that one of them, I think it's the one on the left, is actually an Artisan 10 anniversary edition in the Artist 10 anniversary edition shell. I swapped them out just for purely visuals. It was not a complicated one because I have the 2 red ones in the other studio. And that's one of the V-Bar Pack American DJ lights behind there. Still working on getting the lighting exactly right. It's just a kind of medium grey wall. And then over here we have my keyboard setup, so Chromiax and King Korg. There's a vocal mic on the keyboard stand, it's a K&M Baby Spider. And there's also my main mic stand set for sitting usage at the moment. But they're both Shure Beta 57As. I've used that vocal mic for many years. Guitar stand with my 4 Surs. Just a big rack case trolling my mixer is in there, and a couple of rack drawers for storage. And then you can just see the Aperture 120D on a basic light stand. Hopefully at some point I'll upgrade the light stand. That's a Light Dome Mini 2, I think, is the softbox. Camera on a tripod, and I also have, just on a gooseneck, an iPad holder. I don't script videos very often, but every now and then it's useful for referring to stuff. But what I can also do, if needed, is to tilt the thing down. Let's see how easy this is to do. And then if I want to then film the pedal board, that is actually pointing down at the pedal board. So it's not the best quality in the world because it's just using the selfie camera, but it does kind of work. And finally, that's the pedal board itself. Nothing changed at the moment, although it will be changing soon. So that's what it looks like in the daylight. I'll now close the blackout curtains, turn the lights on, and you can see what it looks like when I'm actually filming in here. So this is the setup when I'm filming. So the main light, the primary light source, is obviously the Aperture. Ceiling light is off. The 2 lights that light up the wall, as I'm working on that, I'm not 100% happy with that solution at the moment. Just trying to do something a bit more creative and interesting. And then I'm currently using just this wall light because I don't have power to the others. Once I do, I'll use those instead. If I turn that off, that actually throws quite a lot of light on the room. So that's a much more aesthetically pleasing kind of shot. If I move across to where the camera would be, yeah, that's a much more aesthetically pleasing shot. But what I don't get from that then is any kind of side light for the other side of my face. So once I've got the LED lights up and running, then it'll be a much better, I mean it's an LED bulb anyway, but it'll be a much better solution. So this is where you saw me last week and where you will continue to see me. Things will change, it will be tweaked. I may get another V-bar out just so I can distribute the lighting a bit more evenly on that back wall. I was hoping to be able to film with my usual 28mm f1.8 lens because it's such a great lens for video. Unfortunately it's a little bit too pinched in because of the 1.6 crop factor on the 90D. So I'm not actually able to get exactly that look. So I'm having to, I filmed yesterday or last week's video as you're watching it on the 20mm f2.8. Which I then had to crop in a little bit to get the look. I think really I need a 24mm lens. Unfortunately Canon's 24mm f2.8 IS USM lens has been discontinued and it's quite expensive. So I will be looking to get one of those, but it may be a little while, maybe Christmas time. So until then I won't get the look, exactly the look I'm looking for, but I think, yeah, I'm getting pretty good. It's certainly an improvement over the look I was getting in my room in the charity in Crossroads in Hong Kong. And yeah, definitely the look I was getting as well in up in the school. So it's a work in progress, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with this studio. I hope you enjoy the tour. Please like, comment, subscribe, ask me any questions you have, and I'll get back to you on that. Really just wanting to up the interaction really. So yeah, getting towards 800 subscribers, which will be awesome. I'm planning a giveaway, a significant giveaway for 1,000 subscribers, so watch this space about that. We're a little way off that yet, but I'd love it if you could share my channel, share my videos with other people who may be interested. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. I'll speak to you soon.